Hello, I'm Dr. Ray, and today I have with me is Emily. And Emily was a former client. She actually already was in the healing arts. She actually cooks foods, prepares foods. I don't know the correct way to label what it is that you do. What is it that you do, actually?
I am a nutritional coach.
Okay, all right. And she came to me initially because she wanted to work on some relationship issues. But actually, when working with her, she at that time was on medication, and she had a history of seeing multiple therapists without seeing results. She was on medications, and from my understanding, it really didn't help her. Can you share more, like when you were taking these meds, what did it actually do?
I was on a lot of meds for a lot of years.
Such as? Such
as various antidepressants and anti-anxiety meds, Klonopin, Lamictal, Zoloft, Prozac. And they were really ineffective at treating the root cause of what was going on with me.
Yeah. Now, when you actually would go to the doctors and tell them that it's still not working, what would they do? They just prescribe, a higher dosage or put you on something else?
Yes.
So they never thought about maybe looking at your lifestyle, looking at the root cause, maybe going deeper into your unconscious mind. What was your experience actually working with, like, say, with traditional therapists? Did they just talk about it? What did they do?
Yeah, they just talked about it. And I think that they wanted to help, but they weren't really the right fit for me in terms of someone who could make me grow faster. Their processes just took so long.
Was it ever frustrating for you because you were already on kind of the spiritual path? I think that you do yoga also and do other healthier things. Working with them, did you resonate with their personality or how they saw life?
I did sometimes, and sometimes I just felt really frustrated.
Is there something that you felt that was different with my process, like something that was pivotal for you where you had a major shift?
I felt like we were making changes really quickly because you were addressing issues like on a mind, body, spirit level. So we could move through things much faster, and that really worked for me because I had such a long, drawn-out process already. Yeah.
And one thing, a disclaimer I want to put on this video, this is not to advise people to get off medication or that what we're sharing is better. This is just Emily sharing her experiences with working with me, and from what I understand, like, you tapered off. Now, did that happen through the advice of a medical professional, or did you just decide to do it on your own? Okay.
Really close friends. It was feedback from really close friends, and then seeing a medical professional, and I really presented to her like my case of, look, I'm on all these drugs. I no longer struggle with issues like anxiety, severe depression, and eating disorder. That's what the medication was treating. And I felt like I didn't need to be on those meds anymore. And she was like, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Did you feel like at that point they were hindering you?
Yeah, I do.
And when you got off of them, did you notice a difference, such as did you start becoming more emotional, or you felt lifted up, or both?
I felt lifted up, and I felt like I could feel my emotions, which I had been wanting to do for a really long time, and I was starting to do the things that I wanted to do but I couldn't do.
Yeah. And as far as you're starting to feel, did that also mean that sometimes you would feel sadness still? Like, I mean, in this process working with me, it's not like you go to like a complete happy place forever, but I guess you have to learn how to find comfort sometimes in a discomfort.
Absolutely.
And so what helped you, like, say, in adjunct to what you and I were doing, is there anything that you're doing with, say, as far as your diet, exercising more, walking on the beach? What were you incorporating in your life to help you ground yourself more and be comfortable with when this stuff would come up? Because in the past, doctors would just, I guess, it sounds like they would just say, take this, and it will suppress it.
Exactly. I love water. I love walking by the ocean. I love taking baths. Those are key for me every day. I do a lot of yoga. I love to do Pilates. And eating really clean and healthy and not a lot of sugar. Like,
really, that helps a lot?
It helps a lot. And getting good sleep is also just so key for feeling good.
Are you sleeping better, too?
I sleep so much better.
So,
you know,
was that, well, I guess, when you were taking that medication, would you have restless sleep?
I had a lot of restless sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think part of that was just anxiety. I've gotten off medications that treated anxiety, and I have less anxiety.
And how about the food that you actually make? Do you feel as though that food is I guess you say, and you did mention getting off of sugar, but like, is there actual foods that actually, if you eat them, that they can actually nourish the brain? They can help you with overall well-being?
Yes. I'm really into just like organic, fresh foods, like no refined sugar, no gluten, and you know, lots of delicious foods. You know, healthy fats, and nutrition for me is like the core of my program for staying healthy. And I just came up with a new program for clients called Find Your Center. And it's about cleansing, exercise, nutrition, empowerment, and rest.
It's exciting for me because I know that you already were somewhat on this path, but when you came to see me, you were still like on medication. So it was as if you were still struggling with this, but yet consciously you had this lifestyle you were trying to live, and yet were not able to experience it because these medications were not helping you. So it's exciting to hear this, and for, like, I guess you say for you to be able to embody all that you teach, because and what I'm understanding here is that it's not just, you know, working with a counselor. It's not just about getting off medications. It's about you really choosing consciously a particular type of lifestyle. And the lifestyle that you choose is very healthy. So it's really exciting for me to hear of your progress. I mean, that you're living a much happier life. And if there were anything that you can share with people watching this video that maybe are on medication, that they are not seeing the results that they would like to experience. And again, we're not recommending anyone to do anything without seeking medical professional help first. But if there's something that they could start doing now, like something they can start looking at as an adjunct to, you know, their medication, what would that be?
Meditation is amazing and really helps me focus. Doing practices that make you feel relaxed, walking on the beach, exercising, finding a way naturally to increase the serotonin levels in your body that don't involve taking medication. So cleansing is a big part of that. Doing a cleanse with a professional, a nutritionist like myself or someone else, that can guide you to clean out your body so that you're creating that serotonin and naturally. Cool.
Now, and one last thing is that as far as our process together, is there anything profound or something different the way that I worked with you that you felt helped make that shift? Because sometimes, there's that awakening that we have and realize I can do this. Was there anything that happened in our process that you're actually telling me? I've never actually asked her this before. What was it?
I came to you when I was in a place where I was so tired of going to therapy. And I intuitively knew that I
just remember that. I remember I was kind of
that I could be spending my time
we kind of bumped heads
helping other people and giving back and doing other things. And you looked at me and you were like, I really hope I'm the last therapist that you see. And it made me believe more in myself. It made me feel a little bit stronger. And it was kind of like you saying, you have all the answers, and just go out and be brave. You can do this. You got this.
Thank you so much for sharing with me this valuable information for people, and it's so awesome that you're able to, like, to share your experience and be open about the challenges that you have had. I mean, I'm hoping this will help out a lot of people. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you were being offered some free tools that could get you unstuck, would you be interested? If so, visit raydoctor.com and receive your free transformational exercises. Imagine starting each day feeling deeper love, a clearer mind, and being able to say to yourself, I really feel good. My clients love these, and so will you. Get them now for free at raydoctor.com.